Welcome all you air signs to your weekly energy update. This, of course, is for all my Geminis, my Libras, my Aquarians, no matter where it is at in your chart. And these readings are timeless, so if you're coming across this outside of February 13th to February 20th, I would still watch the video because I'm sure there are messages for you if your intuition brought you here. So if you are watching us during this period, of course, you've got Valentine's Day on the 14th, you got the Leo full moon on February 16th. I also created separate videos for each zodiac sign for that Leo full moon. And also the March monthlies are out, so I'll have those linked at the end of the video if you want to check those out as well. But for this week, we're going to pull a card from the Magic of You Oracle and to see what the Creator wants you to know about this week. All right, so for our air signs, what would you like all our air signs to know about this upcoming week? Okay, they said they're going to make it very obvious, so there we go, right there. Perfect. And you have protection. Very nice. And it says set personal boundaries. I like the little spikes on there. So it's like keep people in their own lane, right? Or at least protect yourself. And we'll see what it says here as well. So boundaries, it's time to set them. Small areas of ugliness are blinding you to the greater beauty that is your rightful environment. The girl of protection anchors herself softly in the present moment, yet her back of white thorns shields her from the negative naysayers of the outside world. She's not defined by her thorns, but she keeps them ready. Of particular significance with this card is setting electronic boundaries around phenomena like social media. At this time, people around you who have been allowed access to your space may not have your best interest at heart. So protect yourself. Do not suffer fools, and do not be hardened by others' cruelty. Have compassion for their wounded souls, and yet set firm boundaries. Just because they are hardened, it doesn't mean you have to be. Be soft, but strong. So yeah, definitely this is a week of just watching, like it mentioned, especially social media and different things. You don't have to enter any battle that's out there. It takes two to battle, and rather than getting defensive and like a porcupine going with your quills and firing them out at people, you can just put this strong boundary around yourself. Have it be an inner boundary where you don't have to allow yourself to be offended by anything anyone else does. And how you do that is, instead of looking at someone's actions as personal, that they're doing something against you, look at it that they're basically screaming out for love. Because when someone's actions are not of unconditional love, they're in fear and they're screaming to be loved. So when someone does an action, when they're trying to control you, when they're saying mean things, I usually call them destroyers or boasters or both. And what it is someone sees you way up here, they see themselves way down here. And a boaster will boast all their stuff, trying to get themselves up to where they think they're at the same level as you. Now, we see ourselves differently. We might have a lower self-worth, and we think they're up here and they're boasting to make us feel even worse. And that's when we get offended and we get defensive. But if you realize that when someone's boasting, one, they don't believe what they're saying. Because if someone's confident in who they are, they don't have to talk about it. So if they're boasting, they're trying to be loved. Also, the other side of that is the destroyer, who they're down here, you're up here, and they try to say things to try to bring you down to where they're at because they don't have enough strength to try to boast themselves up. So just realize that with this protection, that what you're really protecting yourself from is your belief in what other people are saying and doing, that it's true, that it means something about you. But you get to sit in this wholeness and this completeness, knowing that their actions don't have anything to do with you. Their opinions of you don't have anything to do with you, because you're just a mirror. And so if someone's saying something like, I hate you, they're basically saying, I hate myself. If they're saying, you're ugly, they feel like they're ugly in some way. And so just when we realize that, we can look at this week in a completely different way. We're also going to pull some cards here from the Sun and Moon Tarot, and just see what else the Creator wants you to know. All right, so what else would you like our air signs to know, please? Okay, got that one there. I do want these two. And what else? Okay, that one. What else? Okay, and that one. These will go to last, so we'll start on this one down here. Yeah, and you've got the Nine of Cups, happiness. Cups are our emotions. Here's that full moon. So I really feel like this Leo energy coming in this week is really going to be influencing you. So I would definitely check out your Leo full moon reading for your sign. That'll be linked at the end of the video to see what other wonderful messages come to you. And you'll be influenced all week by that energy, but especially on the 16th when the full moon is at its fullest. But this is the Nine of Cups. 9 is about finding your happiness from within, not outside of yourself. So you are finding this beautiful little world going on. It's almost like there's this big wall around your property and you're having a blast on the inside, and you're not really caring about what's going on the outside or what other people are saying, because you have this week where you're finding this inner happiness from within. Because nines, think of it, in the major arcana, the 9 is the Hermit, and the Hermit is all about the inner journey and the inner wisdom and the inner awareness that you find. So this is you finding this beautiful, it's almost like your wishes come true, but they're coming true from the inside, not from the outside in. So this is a great week for you to find that inner happiness. And then you also have the Magician. Yeah. Magician, number 1, this is your higher self, your infinite self. Usually they have like the infinity symbol somewhere on them, but it's not in this particular card. But this represents your higher self, and he has one hand raised toward the heavens and one pointed to the earth. This is your ability to bring this beautiful love that you are from the heavens, from the inside, flowing outward. So the Magician card has everything you need from within you to have you manifest and to bring things. And especially with this 9 of Cups, finding it all from within, you are really manifesting what you're wanting in your life, and you're being able to see that you can have everything that you ever wanted, but it's from the inside out. And so you really have this beautiful transformation that happens, because it's like you're protecting your dreams and you're looking at what you want to do with your life from the inside. And the outside world is just like, you know what, you just kind of have that little barrier up just to say, you know what, I'm fine. I don't want any of that false or disappointing stuff from the outside, because you're finding it from the inside, especially this week. Yep, because here you have the Princess of Pentacles. This would be like the Page of Pentacles in the Standard Tarot. Pentacles are your outside world. Pages or princesses are all about newness, new opportunities coming in, new ways of looking at things in the outside, and messages too. The princesses or pages were those that would bring messages, they hear ye, and make announcements. And so there is this announcement, these messages that are coming to you from the outside world, and they're welcoming messages too. So all this protection, it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta, be aware of all the naysayers that are saying stuff. And that's, we understand that. And this is that there's definitely positive messages coming into from the outside world. So, it's not this dark week. You are going to have this wonderfulness coming in from the outside, but you don't feel like you need it because you're finding all of this from the inside this week. Then you have the Six of Cups, pleasure. And the Six of Cups, and again, you have this beautiful, huge full moon. So Six of Cups is kind of called the nostalgia card. It's about reflecting on your past memories. It's about looking into your childhood memories, your older memories, and things coming up. So you might have around the full moon some triggers of old memories, or even someone from your past reconnecting with you this week. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a childhood friend or a family member you haven't talked to in a while or something like that, but you'll have this communication from them. And I really feel like with those full moons, it'll probably be on the 16th. If not, it'll be this week. So you will have that communication coming in, but there's this opportunity to see your old memories and your old ways of looking at things differently too, because with you finding your inner happiness, you kind of realize and you are reflecting back, and it could be old Valentine's memories you had or old situations, and you're looking at it with this in this different light under this moonlight, and you're like, you know what? I was looking for them to make my wishes come true, but I realized they never could. And so it's like you're seeing an individual from a different perspective. You're seeing a situation from a different perspective now, and seeing yourself from a different perspective in that old situations that are coming up. So you do have this reflection of your past emotions happening there. And then you also have the Prince of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your aha inspiration, and your passion. The Prince would be also the Knight of Wands in the Standard Tarot. This is about action and movement, that you are finding this passion within yourself, this new, like especially all this wishing coming true, all this, it's like whatever you're focusing your energy on, all this fire that you're having, you are making things happen this week. You are, it's kind of like you were holding yourself back before because of some old ways of thinking and some old ways of looking at things. But this week you're feeling like, you know what? I'm not going to wait around for someone else to make me happy. I'm making myself happy. And it kind of reminds me of like, you know what? They didn't ask me to go out on Valentine's Day. They are not doing anything special. And you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go give myself the best Valentine's Day for me, and I'm going to go treat myself. And I had one of the readings on one of the other elements that they kind of had a similar message with, especially on the full moon. It's like, you know what, maybe the 14th is going to be packed and I don't want to go out there, but on the 16th, I'm going to go give myself a special Valentine's Day. And so no matter what someone's doing for me on the 14th Valentine's Day, I don't care. It's just extra and above and beyond, because I know I'm going to give myself the best Valentine's Day on the 16th. So you're not worried about what someone's going to give or not give or whatever, because you know you're going to give it to yourself. So I love that message, because this really is, you're not worried about having someone else be your sustenance. You have this beautiful boundary up going, you know what? I don't expect anything of you. And so when someone does anything and you have no expectations, anything they give is extra. So that's a beautiful kind of focus for this week for you too. Yep, and they don't have anything else to add, so I'm going to leave the reading there. I do want to let you know, like I mentioned, in addition to these, I do monthly readings by each zodiac sign, which March is already out. I do these, I do new moon, full moon readings, and a variety of others. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click that like button, and then also click that subscribe button, that makes this notification bell pop up. And if you click on the all, then you'll be notified when any new videos come out for this channel. And that does help spread the love, because when you like a video or share a video, subscribe to a channel, that makes the YouTube algorithm just absolutely giddy, and it wants to share these videos and help other people as well and spread that love. So if you feel so inclined to do any of that, of course, I'm very grateful, but never any pressure to do so. All right, all of my air signs, just know as you're going throughout each and every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. Till then, you take care.